Well, I hope your day is going well, and I want to just thank you for all the ways that our church family has been serving our Biblical Counseling Training Conference guests this week. The constant refrain that we hear is just how appreciative men and women are for the joyful service, the sacrificial service. People feel very loved while they're here, and you can imagine when they come many times from such a distance and are greeted so warmly and treated so well. That just makes it that much easier for them to listen to the content and to understand that it's God's truth, but it's also being fleshed out even in the lives of members of our church who are serving. So thank you for, as Paul said to Titus, for adorning the doctrine of God with your good works. I would encourage you to be praying for folks as they travel back home, as they begin to implement this philosophy of ministry. And that's really what it's all about. We're talking about core biblical truth, about how we can win men and women to Jesus Christ here and around the world, how we can faithfully disciple those who are won, how we can help people who are struggling and help people who might be stuck in some kind of sin. And I'm so glad for a church family that gets the philosophy of ministry and is committed to doing whatever is necessary to try to apply that philosophy to our own heart and life, to apply it to the way we do ministry, but then also to equip anybody else who might want to learn ways that they can serve God more effectively in the ministry that God has called them. And so thank you for getting it. Thank you for your level of commitment. Hey, I'm looking forward to Sunday at each one of our campuses. You know, we've been working our way through the book of Romans, and admittedly, it's challenging. Talking about an extended discussion of the depravity of man. Wow. But thank the Lord for the truth. Thank the Lord that He clearly communicated it to us, and He explained why the gospel was so necessary. Well, you've made it through. And that means, Lord willing, this coming Sunday, we get to look at what many Bible teachers believe is the very heart of the Bible. In fact, Leon Morris called this the most important paragraph ever written. I'm talking about Romans chapter 3, beginning in verse 21. And I would encourage you to review those verses, ask God to help us as we would study them, and then plan to be here this Sunday. We're just going to be basking in the beauty of the grace of God. We're going to celebrate the imputed righteousness of Jesus Christ. We're going to be amazed at His marvelous love. We're going to thank Him for being the just God, but also the one who justifies us. Hey, be looking for some folks who are new. You know, we've had a great beginning of this year. In fact, the number of people that God has brought to us more than ever before in our history. So we're praising the Lord for the opportunities to proclaim and live the gospel. So please be on the lookout for someone new. This would be a great Sunday to invite somebody. I can't imagine a better passage of Scripture for a new person to hear. And also pray that God would help us as we grow in our love for Him as we consider all that He's done for us.